Right, good morning.
Juno's just heading off to push in some food. Doesn't really need to for a while, but I don't know often.
I think the fact that it beeps gets the cows up and to the feed face, which obviously helps with intakes. Anyway, today it's quite chilly and it's been pretty poor in terms of cows bulling. Served 2 this morning and then 2 heifers. We ran them in, so that's 4, and then we've got 4 cows to do tonight. Not exactly flat out on the serving front. We are getting through, mind. But I have just had a text to say I won 100 quid on my premium bonds. So it's a good day.
Anyway, today, this is what's happening. Got the steam cleaner out. Rob's been doing bits and pieces here whilst I've been having my breakfast. So he's done all these feeders that we use for feeding the calves, so they're all done. He's done these buckets as well. Little green ones, and I'm going to start doing some gates. I started doing the gates yesterday, so those 4 there are done in the corner. I got another 6 here, I think. I think there is 8 more next door in the shed, so I'll get them and do them in a minute. But yeah, starting to set this shed up, ready for heifers to come in. They're not coming in immediately, they'll probably stay out another 10 days or a fortnight or so. So this is like the aftermath of the calves. Now, a lot of people would probably clean that out before putting the heifers in there, but we're not going to bother. What we're bringing in isn't going to calve over the winter. They're only dry stock, so they'll be absolutely fine. And there's a couple of big bales, like there's one there, another one there, another one down there. They can smash about. Now, I've obviously not been here for a winter yet, so I haven't seen how it's all done, but from what Rob has said, basically from this post across, those gates fold round, and then you just fill up this face here with bales, which are the black plastic ones that are wrapped over there. I fill all that up with bales, and then every day just back in with a straw chopper and blow a bale of straw around. And I guess try not to get it on the parlour, and we'll probably have to move that tractor. All happening. There's been a big tidy up here this morning, so we had a load of pallets and IBCs here. We had the previous iodine IBC, which had a little bit left in, so we put that in there this morning. Yeah, there's not really anything for it but to start doing some mulching. Now, the fact that this gate is like this is pretty annoying. I wonder if I can put something here to stop it moving. Now, the nozzle on the end of here has seen better days, look. Sprays all over the shop. That's trying to come off as well. Tempted to go and get some gloves. My hands are freezing. It's got really, really cold as the sunlight's come up this morning. First thing, it wasn't too bad when it was dark. Right, I've run out of steam, which means I need a bit of fuel. Here's some I made earlier. Oh. Should keep us going a bit longer. Right, I finished my pile of gates there for a minute, but there are plenty more where they came from, so we'll go and get some. Just walking up past the heifer calves. They're looking happy. They've had clean sheets this morning. Look at them all back there asleep. Absolutely loving life. Did find a couple of friendly ones yesterday. Also for these guys, I mean, they get fed the same ration as the cows do, but the tipsy bin is an absolute godsend. This is full of their cake. Look at that cake in there, and then they get however much. I think they get a couple buckets every morning, every evening along there. That means you can just store it there. You haven't got to go miles around to the feed bin to get it. That was a blooming good investment, that was. Let's jump in the new handle. Mush mush. We have power. I feel like I'm sat on the floor. I don't know if the lorry drivers haven't been talking to each other, but we had 2 loads of sand turn up in 2 days. There's one there. I mean, 29 tons of sand does not look like 29 tons of sand, does it? Now, somewhere in here are the 8 gates we had on the front of the pens for the heifers. There they are.
Yeah, well, these gates weren't well placed.
Abandoned?
Well, I wouldn't say abandoned, but put in out of the way in a non-ideal way.
One's on the other side.
I'll get you cold hands. Put the bar in the middle.
My love making gloves.
Huh?
My love making gloves.
Nice 12-footer just to mix it up.
Yeah, just in the middle. Imagine me struggling away.
Do worry about you. My poor boy. Just doing the boy job. No, don't worry. I'll do the buckets and the feeders. You just do stick to your gate. Don't you exert
Know
yourself.
your limits.
And the school wants some pallets as well.
Oh, you're going to want this. That's right, I can just chip them out where the others were, can I? Or
Yeah, we can do whatever.
somewhere. We'll do something. Do you want the feed trailer moving or do you want it left out for the cows? Right, time for the truck to have a wash, because that's got MOT tomorrow.
Right, we'll leave you to it. Man's lunchtime. Boys keep going. In our defence, it is your truck.
Oh yes, that's fair enough.
Right, lovely job, Josh. See you later.
Cheers. I just washed the Landy as well. Who knew it was grey? Yeah, this thing is due its MOT tomorrow. I've had it nearly 4 years. I've never owned a vehicle that long. And I'm going to jinx it now, but touch wood. In the 4 years I've owned it, I've MOT'd it, and it's had a full service every time it's been MOT'd. And that is it. And I've put one set of brake pads on the front. 94,000 miles. I mean, Japanese engine, it's... I'll do that 3 times over, hopefully. I'll wait for the comments. Oh, it's nice to get paid to wash your own truck. It is definitely dirty.
Let's just show you the before. Probably doesn't look too bad on the camera. I mean, I haven't sort of rinsed that as well, that side. So anyway, that's before. And that is after. God, it just comes up a dream.
I absolutely love this truck. I was not a Mitsubishi guy before I had it. And when I went to buy it, I really wanted a Ranger, Ford. And I just couldn't afford one. But I'm so glad I have this. The only thing I would really like that it doesn't have is an automatic gearbox and the leather seats, but that makes no odds to the truck, does it? It's just, it is perfect. And other than the dent in the back, which I stupidly did by backing into someone, it is as clean bodywork wise as it can be. The only thing letting it down really are the stickers on the side that I put on, because they're starting to peel off.
Now I have thought about trading this for a slightly newer one, possibly one of the facelift models.
But this truck doesn't owe me nothing. Like, it's paid for, it's reliable, there's plenty of room, it's comfy. Like, why would you get rid of it? All I would want is leather seats and an automatic gearbox. I just don't think it's worth swapping.
So whilst it's as reliable as it is, we'll keep going with it.
I did at one point want one of the new Defenders, the new shape Defenders. And I think if money was no object, I would have one, but money is an object. And they cost a lot of it. Right, that's good enough for me. I just noticed after I washed it that this part of the mudguard has popped out. I wonder where I can pop that back in a sec. I think I must have hit it on something at some point. It doesn't just want to sit flush. There's a bolt there. Maybe that's bent. Oh well, it's sort of back inside. That's how it should look. Oh, lovely and flush. Wonder if I've got a nut missing off it, something on the other side. I don't really care. Right, that's done.
Obviously cleaning that will not do anything to get it through the MOT. Just make it a bit nicer for the guys working on it.
They're going to give it a full service as well, so try and make it easy for them.
I'm done with this. We can turn all this leaky hose pipe off. Our lovely new plug we put in a few weeks ago.
We are getting to be known around here for our electrical genius. I mean, we fitted a new light and everything this morning. So good.
I'm going to pack this away so I can go in for lunch.
Right, I was just putting this away and the wheel's bloody fallen off and I can't lift it and get it back on by myself. Well, I could, but I'd have to block it and I can't be bothered. It's lunchtime, so I'll wait till after lunch. Just get either Rob or Abby to chuck the wheel on while I lift it up.
Home time.
Right, it is now a couple of days later. L200 went for its MOT yesterday. Absolutely flew through. Had one little niggle
and that was the anti-roll bushes on the front. Apparently it is a very common thing on L200s. The chap in the garage said they actually had another one in there that was having exactly the same work done at the same time. So flew through that, full service. So I take my truck to Jules Garage in Crediton on Lords Meadow Industrial Estate. Really, really good people to deal with. Just ring them up when you want an MOT or service, whatever. Got to give them a bit of notice because they are really busy, as any good garage should be. But yeah, dropped it off 8 o'clock. It was done by midday, so cannot ask for any more than that. So I'm just about to go home for lunch. Me and Rich have been doing odd jobs this morning. Repaired a mudguard on the Land Rover. Been off and moved some bullocks, which I'll put in a little clip of that now. Time for a move, heifers, I reckon. Well, they've not made too much mess in here. It's going to be pretty horrific tonight, the weather, so we're going to move. Come on, you two. There's one of the bulls. Yes, cow. Off to some nice fresh grass. They give a weather warning tonight for like wind and rain. But these heifers are doing a good job of mopping up the grass. Obviously the cows aren't out now, so something's got to eat it. Right, they'll go find Rich. He's up there somewhere. I'm going to pick up this fence. Goes down over this field. They've been in here for 3 days. It might have been 2 days, it might have been 4 days. 2 days this side, 2 days next door. Yeah, doing a very good job. Still running the bulling heifers around some of the grazing platform. Cows are all chilled out. We had a herd health session last night, so the last 20 or so that are calved got checked by the vet. And look how chill these girls are. Need a friendly one. Are you friendly? Nope, not really. And whilst we were doing herd health last night, Abby was with me because she was off work. So she clipped up all the freeze brands on the back sides of the cows. You probably can't see it very well, but on the right hand side there where it says 309, just clipped all them up with some fine clippers. Just because they're inside now, they get a bit of muck stick to them. And when we're picking out lots of cows like we are at the moment, I think we picked out 13 for AI this morning. It's just easier if you can see the freeze brands nice and clear. Speeds the whole job up. So she did all of those that were locked up whilst we were doing herd health. Thank you, Mrs. Wife. I don't know how many people are interested in the breeding of the cows here, but we're on day 15 of AI at the moment. Slightly more for the heifers, and so far we have served 220 cows, individual cows, so that's not with only a couple of repeats that we've had. So 220 individual cows have been served. 48 of the heifers have been served that we've been running around the buildings here before they go off and see the bulls for any repeats. That's 260 animals, and then the group of 30 odd that were with the bulls to start with. Hopefully most of those have been served as well. So we're somewhere in the region of 300 animals being served. We certainly will be by tonight. There's another 8 AI tonight, new ones, in 15 days. So if you work on roughly 50% conception rate, hopefully it'll be better than that. That'll be about 150 calvings in the first fortnight, which is not miles away from half the cows. So that's good. If we had a 60% conception rate, we'd be well on for half the calvings in the first fortnight. So it's definitely going to be a busy autumn next year, but it is all good. That is what we're aiming for. So yeah, pleased with that. Anyway, thank you for watching today's video. I know there's not been loads going on, but you've seen what we've been doing. Thank you to all the new subscribers. We are somewhere around 75 away from our 20,000 subscriber target. Thank you to everyone who keeps liking the videos, and thank you to everyone who has been buying merch. We've been as busy on merch as we've been probably forever, actually, the last 5 or 6 days. If you want some before Christmas, we've probably still got time to get it to you. Head over to the website. There are a few gilets and a few quarter zips coming at some point. Hopefully they'll be here before Christmas. So if you want any of those, you might have to just hang on for a minute. But like loads of beanies, we've got JM Farming shirts, big boot shirts, there's a couple hoodies, there's a couple large quarter zips left. But anyway, go on the website and have a look. There's a link in the description. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one. Cheerio.